Finally, I have waited 4 months for this movie to come out, and it's finally here. Alpha and Omega on DVD. Oh boy, I cannot wait to finally watch this movie. Now, I didn't watch this movie in the theaters because I'm just a teenager with no money. Trust me, I'm a teenager and seeing just use your imagination, okay? But now I have this movie in my possession. I used my allowance to buy this movie and own it forever. I have no idea if this movie's good or not. I mean, it could be bad for all I know. But you know what? It's not bad. I know for a fact it's good because people on the internet told me. And people on the internet are always right. So, let's do it. Let's put this movie in. And then, the remote. Let's be amazed.
2 hours later.
Well, I'm a furry now, and you can definitely tell that I am a furry because now I have a fursuit, and it's common knowledge that all furries own fursuits. Duh, what furry doesn't have a fursuit? Only cost like a few $1,000s. But, oh, my goodness, that was such a great movie. No, it wasn't only a great movie, it was the most perfect movie ever made. Trust me, coming from the words of a confused 15-year-old teenager, this is by far the greatest movie to have ever been made. And oh, that white wolf angel from heaven, Lily. Oh, she has stolen my heart, and she makes my confused teenage hormones run wild. Oh, but this movie, perfect. Everything about it, beautiful. The plot, the animation, the characters. There is not a single flaw in this movie. And by God, if there's anyone who disagrees with me, then I will fight them with the most dangerous weapon known to mankind. The keyboard. Yes, I will go online and defend this movie from many trolls that dare speak negatively about Alpha and Omega. Because this movie is perfect.
Many months later.
And that is why this person is nothing more than a stupid-headed troll. Because he does not appreciate good art like Alpha and Omega. And publish. There. Now my blog about this person's opinion on the internet about the most perfect movie of all time, Alpha and Omega, is now posted on my DeviantArt page. And now that it's up there, of course, it means I am right, because I am talking about Alpha and Omega. There is nothing wrong with this movie, and if anyone in the comments disagrees with me, then they are nothing more than a stupid head troll. Of course they are. How dare people talk bad about Alpha and Omega? The nerve! What's this? Oh my God, no way! Alpha and Omega 2 is confirmed! Yes! I knew it! This movie was good enough to get a sequel. You were all wrong. I knew it. This movie's getting a sequel. Woo! Yes! And I just know for a fact that this movie will be just as good, if not better, than the original. I have high hopes, skyrocket all the way to the moon. Oh, I can't wait for this movie.
A few moments later.
Today's the day. Oh yes, finally. Today is the release date of Alpha and Omega 2, a holiday adventure. You know, kind of strange. The sequel's a holiday-themed movie. I don't understand that, but you know what? Who am I to question the logic of the most perfect movie franchise of all time? But hey, you know what? Like I said, I have high hopes for this movie. I know for a fact that this movie is going to be good, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be only 45 minutes long.
A few inches later.
Huh. Well, that was certainly different. and definitely a whole lot shorter. I mean, that ending really confused me. Like, what was that ending? Are Kate and Humphrey and their pups just living at that gas station now, or huh? No. It's fine, totally fine. This movie, it was good. Yeah, this movie was totally good. I mean, well, I mean, the animation definitely took a downgrade, and but no. This movie is totally good. It may not have any of the original voice actors from the first one, but hey, this movie, it was good. Totally awesome and perfect and huh? What was that? I got a random notification on my laptop. Let's see what it says. Oh, wait. What? Oh my god. 3 more Alpha and Omega sequels are confirmed? Alpha and Omega 3, 4, and 5? Wow, okay. Now I feel better. Now I'm sure they're going to expand on this series. And hey, you know what? There was some Lily and Garth in this movie. And I am sure, without a doubt, that Lily and Garth will play big roles in these upcoming sequels. And heck, they might even have pups of their own. And speaking of pups, I'm sure that Kate and Humphrey's pups, Stinky, Rudd, and Claudette, boy, those are some horrible names, Stinky, Rudd, and Claudette. But I mean, besides the fact, I'm sure that those 3 pups will have excellent character development as we watch them age up and become the future leaders of the pack. I have confidence that all of that I just said will in fact happen in these sequels.
Many months later.
And here we go. Alpha and Omega 3. Yup, this movie looks great. What's it called again? The Great Wolf Games. Huh. Interesting name, but hey, it looks like they're back in Jasper Park, Canada. And hey, a new pup. I have no idea who this new pup is. Maybe Garth and Lily's pup? Well, no, it doesn't look like he could be. And oddly enough, he looks like a recolor of either Runt or Stinky, which is weird, but no. Now, I may have been just a little tad disappointed in the second sequel, but I have confidence that this third movie will be better. I'm sure they learn from their mistakes. I'm sure this will be even better. And yeah, let's go check it out and watch it.
1 hour later.
Okay, yeah, that movie wasn't all that better, and in fact, it was kind of worse than the second sequel. Weird, but no, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's just a hiccup. I mean, was there an animation error in that movie?
Fleet is strong on the rocks. Strong on the rock.
Oh, what's wrong with the sky? Oh my goodness. Huh. Oh, no, totally fine. You know, mistakes happen. It may not be a perfect sequel, but that doesn't mean it's still bad. There's nothing cringy about this movie, except the weird parts with Claudette and Fleet.
Fleet?
FBI, open up! And my God, where are they thinking of these pup names? Like, Fleet? Where did they get that name? I mean, no, I'm not questioning it. No, I am not questioning this perfect franchise's ideas. Fleet's a great name. I mean, in fact, that's what I would name my son if I ever had a son. I would totally name him Fleet. Well, I guess it's better than Runt and Stinky. But you know what? There's still one more sequel in the, or actually 2 more sequels in the make, I should say. 2 more sequels in the making. I am sure that Alpha and Omega 4 will be a whole lot better.
6.5 hours later.
Yep, I was right. Yeah, that was actually a better sequel. I mean, it was kind of bad still. I mean, well, the movie just wasn't that great. But you know what? Compared to Alpha and Omega 2 and 3, this was definitely the better of the sequels by far. Alpha and Omega 4, The Legend of Sawtooth Cave. That's the name of the movie there, right? Yeah, The Legend of Sawtooth Cave. This is by far the best Alpha and Omega sequel yet. And you know what? Now I have high hopes. Now they have worked out all the kinks. Everything's going to be good now, and I'm sure that Alpha and Omega 5 will end on a high note and will leave me happy.
20 minutes later.
Alpha and Omega, why have you betrayed me? What? Okay. I mean, this. I hate it. No, I hate it. What was this movie? What in God's name was this movie? You took moments from the first movie and ruined it. How? How could you do that? Why would you do that? And where the hell are Lily and Garth? I mean, they were in the second one. I didn't see them in the third one. Lily kind of showed up in the fourth one, but why are they not here? And why haven't you developed their characters? Well, where is Lily and Garth? Where are the best characters in Alpha and Omega? And oh my god, the pups! Runt, Tiki, and Claudette, and that annoying one, Fleet. What the hell did you do to their character? What? Oh my god, this movie was terrible. I spent money on this movie? Oh my god. You know what? Wow, this Alpha and Omega, it's ending on a bad taste. It's ending with a bad taste in my mouth. Wow. That is such a shame. This movie was terrible. But hey, you know what? At least it's over. You know, this franchise finally over. It didn't have a graceful ending, but at least it ended before it got any worse. What's this random notification on my laptop again? What's going on? What's this? They're planning to make 3 more Alpha and Omega sequels.
$2,000 later.
I didn't even buy this time. I did not go out and buy the DVDs this time. I'm just renting it. I'm just renting the movie digitally. What is the name of this movie again? Alpha and Omega Dino Digs. Really? You're adding dinosaurs to Alpha and Omega. Okay? Sure, I'll play along. But you know what? It can't be worse than Family Vacation. How that movie was such a disaster, there is no possible way that Alpha and Omega 6 Dino Digs can be worse than Alpha and Omega 5 Family Vacation. Let's watch it.
Several bad puns later.
What the was that? So let me get this straight. You add dinosaurs to Alpha and Omega only to have them dance.
This place is really twisted.
Dancing dinosaurs in Alpha and Omega. You did it. You somehow took a bad movie and make it worse. You how do you make a movie worse? Bad dancing dinosaurs. That's how you make it worse. Okay. Alpha and Omega 6. Dino Digs. The worst Alpha and Omega sequel. By far. And you know what? I'm glad that Lily and Garth aren't in these movies anymore. Because by God, you ruined Kane and Humphrey, you probably would have ruined Lily and Garth too. So I'm glad that they're not in these movies anymore. I still got two, and there's still two more to watch.
Eventually.
Alpha and Omega 7, the big furries. Wow. More furry puns to add into the movie titles. Yeah, I'm a furry, and that pun is terrible. You know what? I have nothing to say about this movie. I absolutely have nothing to say about this movie, because I only remember watching it once, and it was terrible. Not as bad as Dino did, I'll give it that. And for some reason they gave Runt more hair. I guess that's the sign of him aging, I guess. The movie was still terrible. And I'm glad I only watched it once. And even then, that was too many times. God. This... Just one more movie. Just one more movie. I mean... It can't be worse than Dino Digs, right? Well, who am I kidding? It's going to be the worst sequel of them all. I can already tell. Okay, I mean, Dino Digs is still the worst sequel. But oh my god, Alpha and Omega 8, The Journey to Bear Kingdom. Yeah, that's definitely the second worst sequel. Why? Why? For years, I defended this movie. I went online and said that this movie was perfect. And what does this movie do to me in return? It makes some of the absolute worst sequels I have ever seen in my life! Oh my god, these movies are terrible! Yeah, I was gonna say it again. I am so glad Lily and Garth are not in these sequels. Holy sh**. Oh my god. What was I doing in my teenage years? Why did I defend this movie? These sequels are so bad. That was a horrible ending. Oh my god. Bad. But you know what? I mean, at least Alpha and Omega 8 confirmed one thing to me.
Yoo-hoo! My name's Jester, the court jester for hire. Just passing through to hit all the kingdom. I've got clown dancing, a bit of mime, and even MJ.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I kind of always had a feeling that Humphrey was gay. I mean, I know he has a wife and 3 pups, but yeah, I mean, totally, yeah, he swings both ways. At least it's over. I'm gonna go cry and regret my teenage years now.
One eternity later.
Alright, let's see here. Still under quarantine right now. Whatever movies could I possibly watch while sitting at home doing nothing? Huh. Wow. Here's a meme I haven't seen in a long time. Alpha and Omega. Boy, this movie sure brings back a lot of good memories and a whole lot more cringy memories. Huh. Still, this movie's 10 years old now. Yeah, that's right. This movie came out in 2010. It's 2020 now. Wow, a decade old. I wonder if it still holds up. Huh. You know, this movie still actually holds up. I mean, it is not the most perfect movie like I thought it was 10 years ago. Oh my goodness, I was such a cringy teenager back then. But, you know what? This movie, it definitely does have its flaws. No doubt about it. The animation is not the best, and, you know, not perfect, but it's not bad either. It's still a pretty decent movie. You know what? While not everyone may have the same feelings as I do, this movie still does hold a special place in my heart because this movie did turn me into a furry. This was definitely the defining fact that after I watched this movie, I became a furry. And I've met so many great friends because of it, and honestly, I might not be where I am today because of Alpha and Omega, oddly enough. So, hey, not the perfect film, but I definitely appreciate it for what it is. A good, decent film. It's pretty good. As for those god-awful sequels, though. There you are. God-awful sequels. Get over here. I can grab you with my fursuit paw. Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys where you should have gone a long time ago. And that is trash that not even a raccoon would touch. Bye-bye. Well, now that I threw away those horrible, horrible sequels, now I can just relax, sit back, and just enjoy the first... What? Huh? What's this? Why Kuma Raccoon is a Stupid Trollhead by Alpha and Omega Fan 66 on DeviantArt. You're telling me they're still doing this to this day?